Florence Kelley was the first female factory inspector with statewide authority in the country. She graduated from Northwestern School of Law in 1895. She graduated from Cornell University as an undergraduate in 1882 with an honors degree, and she worked on child labor when she was an undergraduate at Cornell. Indeed, our website will have her undergraduate thesis from Cornell, and people who met her have vivid memories of her. One of the reasons why she could energize people is because she had this fantastic energy herself. For example, she spoke 5 languages. And when she entered Cornell, she had to take examinations in Latin and Greek as well as some pretty hefty examinations in sciences, history, English, etc. People who are feeling like they're a little bit stretched in the present undergraduate requirement should take a look at what they were doing in 1882.
This is just a lot of law school and law library memorabilia and other smaller collections that have just accumulated over time. So here's Kelley's entry. It's funny, in some of her biographies I see that it shows that she graduated in 94, others 95.
Yeah, I think she gets, most of them seem to be pretty consistent that it's 95. The Florence Kelley Project grew out of the Chicago Historical Homicide Project. The Chicago Historical Homicide Project grew out of a data set of 14,000 handwritten records of homicides in Chicago from 1870 to 1930. So through those records and putting those records up on the web, we discovered how flexible the web could be and how putting original research data up on the web could make it accessible to people who were never going to go to a criminological conference and hear about the research there, who were never going to read a professional journal in which people wrote academic papers. So the website has been very governed by this notion that we want to perform a service for people. We want to get historical artifacts out where people can see them. We want to take legal records from the 1890s. We want to take legal hearings when people came in and talked about the conditions under which they worked, and there would be a decision whether or not this was a violation of the factory inspection law. We wanted to take the letters that Florence Kelley and others wrote at the period.
And we're going to be putting those documents, they're going to live they're put in a special image format that allows people to zoom in, zoom out, and kind of browse them, go from page to page as if they're reading a book. And we're going to build a search engine side by side with that allows people to search the text of those books and then see the results on a web page and then go directly to the scanned image of that page and then just pick up the book from there.
We have 35,000 documents on the website, which includes an array of statistical data, historical data, information on economics, information on health. We found, again, through our wonderful librarians, we found original health reports from the 1890s. Those are all up there in their original form. You know, people will use these for things that we have never thought of. People are going to come and find other people so that the factory inspection reports are actually detailed notes of, on February 13th, 1893, we went to Hartshafter and Marx. And the names of the companies are companies that you recognize today. And we found children there, 14 years old, curvature of the spine, could barely reach the pedals of the sewing machine. We examined her. We said she wasn't fit to work, or she was fit to work, whatever, right? In other words, somebody is going to be able to search those records, and they're going to be able to find this person about whom perhaps there's no other record of her existence. The materials on the website and the design of the website allow you to explore this whole area and to become acquainted with a different part of Chicago, how people lived, how they practiced law, how were they educated, what did it mean to be a lawyer, what did it mean to go to court. We'd like to introduce you to these materials so that you can see how much is the same and how much is different from our present time. And we think and hope and expect that the website will bring together all these materials and this rich body of information, and that other people will use it and benefit from it and be enriched by it and learn about the time and her friends and Hull House and how they lived and what they did, and consequently reflect upon who we are and what we do and what we think is important.